Hi everybody, Harlequin here, and I am bringing you my first ever cast of Dropzone. I am so excited, man. So I do wanna give out some disclaimers though while we wait for our picking phase to finish here. A few disclaimers. One, this video that I am casting over was pre-recorded. I have not seen the video. I do not know who wins, but it was pre-recorded. The lovely P Kitty, who appears on our channel, of course, every now and then, has decided to come in the room and pick a match, open it up, start from the beginning, and just hit record on Fraps. Simple as that goes. I do not know either one of these players. She did mention, however, that Rinka, our blue player, is pretty high on the leaderboards, apparently. So that would make Fapasi our official challenger. Now, Fapasi, if you're watching this video, I'm so sorry if I'm saying your name wrong, but the alternative that I can think of, well, let's just say if I'm saying your name wrong, yell at me and let me know how to say it correctly. I'm so sorry, but I couldn't find you online. So for now, Fapasi versus Rinka. Here we go. Once again, Rinka coming out from the blue side, while Fapasi is coming out from the red side. Now it looks like they're both starting with a pretty different openings here. Rinka's going for 2 camps and a vision tower at the same time, while Fapasi looks to be rushing a vision tower right now. Both of them have the pretty same lineups with Vice, Recon, and Widgets. Slightly different variations on the Recon for both of them, and I believe just the Ion Cannon change for Widget on Rinka. So this will be hopefully a very entertaining match to watch. It looks like Rinka's already starting on her 3rd camp and has already cleared out most of it. Her Vice, yes, is taking out the Vision at bottom. Fapasi going for an early turn in here. Rinka, oh, almost forgot to pick up that core. Let's go, Recon. Widget is still working on this camp to the left side. Or is it? Can't tell. Yes. I didn't know if Widget had already cleared that camp. Anyways, still working on it. Vision is finally up for both teams, so all Vision towers have been captured. Rinka finally is turning in.
Sound of my bank account growing.
And Fapasi is taking another camp here. So Rinka ahead in experience for sure. Up 2 points, about to be up a 3rd. Taking all of her camps right away. Or his camps, sorry about that. All of Rinka's camps are cleared out. Let's put it that way. So blue team is in the lead, solidly, really by a full camp. And Fapasi looks like he's finally going to go down to the red side, or to the bottom red camp. Rinka looks like they're going to back off and heal up just a little bit before the camp spawn, I assume. While Fapasi is going ahead and just going to still clear this time. So this is really interesting in the fact that Rinka did a really good clear. The opening clear was really fast, really well done, but it's sort of led as if she was going to Rinka. I'm so sorry. Rinka, look, for now, I have no idea if you're he or she, so we'll stick with they. But right now there's a battle going on in the mid, and oh my god, Recon's gonna go down immediately, but the stun comes out from Fapasi. But he will lose his Recon immediately, and Rinka will actually get hers out alive. Fapasi, you're getting so low on Widget. Widget's actually going to make it out alive. Holy smokes, that was quick. I didn't think Recon was going to go down that quickly, but they did. Fapasi's going to sadly chip away at Vice with another Vice. It's a wet noodle contest here. They're not going to get anything done just hitting each other. 2 giant tanks with pulverizers. Oh, that was so depressing. Fapasi almost got the revenge kill, but just wasn't able to make it happen. His Recon has respawned now. That's got to be disheartening. But he's going to be able to cash in on the core, while Rinka should be able to get this extra camp down here. And that's going to put the score at 4-2. Rinka with a very good opening lead and very well focused by her in that fight. Fabasi made just a slight mistake, and that was all Rinka needed to get ahead. Rinka currently sitting on 2 cores now, I believe. While Fabasi's trying to clear out this camp just to get the next 2 cores. Rinka's going for the boss. This is a little bit early, but it is possible, as you will see. It is very dangerous, and if Fabasi had any kind of a feeling that Rinka was going for this, Fabasi could punish. However, Rinka gonna get away with that, and that's gonna give her the red buff. Rinka with the red buff, that is a massive damage increase, by the way, in that all her rigs now will do extra damage. It is for a short duration, but Fabasi's gonna have to get out of there. The extra damage boost, Widget's gonna end up going down to this. He's not gonna live, and there it goes down. Goodbye, Widget. She is gone. Too many names for too many different rigs. That's what we got here. Alrighty, so Rinka is going up to the top on blue side, while Fabasi is gonna look to turn in the middle with an escort, actually.
10 minutes remaining.
Rinka sneaking in on the top side, gonna capture that vision tower here. And
Vision
potentially go to another boss. Rinka with the red buff from the previous boss, gonna go ahead and take down the second one on the red side. Instantly almost annihilated the 2 little gremlins. The boss's little henchmen, okay? But Rinka's gonna take it out. That was a very smart play while the buff was still on Rinka. So that's going to be a refreshed buff for Rinka, who's going to go ahead and use that buff immediately to help nuke down this camp even faster. Fabasi, you might want to move, Widget. Looks like Widget will live. Widget's health is so low. Okay, Widget's alive. I can't even see her health bar. That's how gone her health is. Widget has no health on Fabasi's side. Yes, she's gonna need to go back and heal. Alright, Fabasi being the good commander he is, knew exactly how much. Rinka cashing in with the Hive Buster. That is, I believe, getting 60 Hive kills with 1 extra point, I believe. It's 1 point for 60 Hive kills. So Rinka again taking the tie here. Fabasi managing to turn in enough cores to tie up the whole board. But Fabasi's actually about to pass Rinka 6-5 here. Rinka had to go back to heal. Taking 2 boss is no joke. The top side blue hive is already, looks like, at tier 3. So that's going to be some pretty massive amounts of cores for Rinka already. And Fabasi, though, however, does already have a tier 3 in his mid camp. And is going to take that. While Rinka again going for another boss. She's going for the boss slayer. If Rinka gets boss slayer, that is 4 extra points. That would immediately put Rinka in the league above Fabasi. This is going to be a little dangerous. Vice getting a little bit low, but it looks like they should be able to take it out. Yep. And that is another refreshed buff. And that is boss slayer for Rinka. 4 points. Now sitting a comfortable 3-point lead ahead of Fabasi. Rinka has to go back to base to heal. However, Rinka still does have 5 cores just sitting there on the mid camp for blue side. And Fabasi, of course, has no idea about this. That's free cores just sitting there. Fabasi, without any ability or willingness to scout, would never know that Rinka just had 5 cores sitting right there. Rinka's got the damage boost. Rinka could go for this fight. Fabasi's got to move now. There's the massive team stun. Oh my goodness, Recon getting blown up. Widget will be next, and Vice likely to go down here. The body block. Vice is not going to be able to go anywhere. That should be a dead spider tank. Fabasi just getting styled on. Rinka with the outplay here, taking the bosses almost immediately for the point lead, and then taking down Fabasi, taking 2 of his 3 cores if Rinka goes back for him, which it looks like Rinka will get those cores. Plus, Rinka still has the 5 cores in her mid camp. Rinka is not going for those cores, however. Rinka decided these cores have been sitting here way too long and I want to go turn them in. Being the good person Rinka is for Fapasi to go have a second chance to get his cores back. Rinka trying to turn in. Fapasi's coming up on Rinka. There's the auto attacks. Just trading blows here. Rinka not really caring too much. Recon with the shield activator is able to block some damage, and holy, he's alive! Recon's alive! They're managing to nuke down the enemy Recon, and there goes Widget, of course, right before Vice is gonna go down. Rinka just with no cares whatsoever. The early camp rush. Rinka just ahead by a lot, and there's the team wipe. I believe that might just set things in motion. Fapasi is behind by a lot on cooldowns. Rinka sitting here with the cores. That might just be it in my opinion. Doesn't look anyone's moving. There we go. Rinka finally turning in here. Fapasi barely responding. Rinka knows that there's way too many cores to turn in. Fapasi's not going to be able to do much of anything in this situation. Rinka just has the experience lead, and Fapasi got behind again. The small outplays that can lead to such a big lead at the end. Fapasi just going in for another team fight. Rinka is still so strong. Widget's going to go down. There goes Vice afterwards, but Rinka, Widget's getting low. Widget's getting really low. Widget will go down on Rinka's side, but that's for the sacrifice of Vice on Fapasi. And possibly Recon. No, Recon will get away, it looks like. And yes, Recon is going away. Oh man, I believe the two competitors likely chatting it up. Oh, Fapasi's gotta feel bad after that. Rinka just, the early game was really, Rinka's opening was amazing, but it led to almost nothing. Almost seemed like Rinka's early lead just went for nothing, but the boss plays without Fapasi scouting just let Rinka get ahead by a lot. Rinka 16-7. This game is almost completely a shutout. I'm not sure what else Fapasi can do other than pick up. Fapasi has to go aggressive somehow while keeping up the farm for the camps for experience. Fapasi's still not farming. I think Fapasi is just hoping to prevent more turn-ins, but even then, all Rinka has to do is just sit in base. Fapasi could take all the camps right now and wouldn't have enough time to turn him in, I don't think. But going for another fight, almost getting down Widget. But no, that'll be Recon going down for Fapasi. Now focusing down on Recon's Widget. Widget will go down for Recon. And Vice is so sad, left alone, surrounded. Vice is likely to go down here. That's the team wipe once again for Rinka. Oh, that is so disheartening. Rinka just, the mid-game spike Rinka had with those boss kills is what led to such a dominating, almost inevitable victory at this point. Fapasi, those death timers are way too long. Rinka turning in 2 more cores. Fapasi can't stop this even if it was rushed right now. Fapasi has no way to stop this. So Rinka's going to turn these in. That's going to put it 18-7 at 2 minutes and 10 seconds left. I'm sorry, but I don't believe Fapasi has a chance in this one yet. But Fapasi, never one to quit, is going to keep going at this. And hopefully, at least, we'll see what Fapasi can do. Going to try to regain vision. Hopefully deny Rinka from getting the boss again. Rinka's just exerting dominance here. Just gonna sit and camp on the capture point. So that way Fapasi has no way to capture any more cores. But even then, it's literally to a point that if Rinka did absolutely nothing and Fafasa did the camps, still would be able to have, but we got a fight going on. That's going to be Recon going down once again for Fafasi, and Rinka on the chase, but I don't believe there's anything for Fafasi to do. It's more of just a sad runaway here. Fafasi, so very good in the early game though, consistently getting work done. I did enjoy Rinka's early game, but Fabasi had a chance to come back. That's gonna be Recon just jumping in and straight up annihilating Widget. Vice is likely to fall after. Vice cannot even take on Recon 1v1 at low health. I'm sorry, Vice, but you are going to go down as well, my darling. As I was saying, even if Rika did nothing, if Fabasi took the rest of the camps right now, even if they were all alive right now, took the rest of the camps, there is not enough time or even cores for Fabasi to get ahead. Maybe tied, but there's just not enough time. Fabasi looks like Rinka will be the victor here, but Fabasi wanted to stay in this the entire time. This is going to go all the way to the end countdown. And I have to give credit to Fabasi. He did really well in the transition from the early to mid game, from the opening to the mid game. Fabasi started doing really well. However, again, Rinka, I can't emphasize those boss play enough. The boss takes is what put Rinka ahead solidly. Right there, as you see on the chart, that's when Rinka started getting ahead, and that's when the game was more or less over at that point. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching our first ever Drop Zone cast. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you wish to see future casts, of course, please like and or comment. And if you wish to see your video cast in this possibly, then feel free to contact me and we'll see how I can get your video and you can be on the next one. Peace.